So the head of the Obedient Movement and our extension, my boss, His Excellency Peter Gregory Obi, held a meeting yesterday with his supporters via X, which unfortunately I was not able to join. But the feelers from what is coming out from that meeting or that virtual gathering is that P2B have decided to join the ADC on the 31st of December 2025. And when I got this information, I have been honestly been looking at the legs of. I've not been able to watch that like that because I need to take my time to watch and digest that. But I've been waiting for Arise TV and other channels to report on that and actually give us exactly what he said. Now, a few questions are just lingering in my mind since I heard that rumor that he said he'll be joining the ADC. Now, you see, I understand that Labour Party at the moment is no more a secure or safe platform for P2B to run because there's no clear path to peace between the two factions. One led by Nadi Usman and the other one led by Abure. And he would have been shopping and trying to look at other viable platforms that he can run for the presidency. Because as far as I know, he's still interested in running for the presidency, which I personally urge him to do. Now, my only concern right now is that on what basis is P2B now declaring to join fully the ADC? I understand he's been part of the coalition conversations that gave birth to this current coalition, but he has consistently talked about the need to clarify the zoning of the principal offices and particularly the zoning for the presidential flag bearer. You know what I mean? Because the APC and the PDP have clearly zoned theirs to the south, and we have been expecting that the ADC will zone theirs to the south as well. And of course, P2B also have been that, and I'm sure that's one of the bases for which he was part of that coalition, and Amici as well, because I understand that they all both have interest in running. Now, why exactly is P2B deciding to move to the ADC now? That is the question. Because as far as I'm concerned, there has not been any statement by the ADCs clearly stating that they have now agreed to zone the presidential candidate and this thing two slots to the south. Why is it joining? Is it joining to compete with money backs like Atiku Abubakar in the primaries, which Atiku himself have boasted severally that he does not lose? And I believe, of course, I agree with him. He does not lose primaries because he has the money to throw around and to buy delegates. So why exactly is P2B decided to join the ADC now? That is my question. Because I really hope that he has not entered into any truce or compromise to deputize Atiku Abubakar. Because as far as we are concerned, this is the time of the South. And this is the desperation of Atiku Abubakar to become the president of Nigeria is the reason why the PDP is in the mess that it is right now. And I hope this platform, the ADC, is not just this coalition is not just about Atiku Abubakar, because instead of him realizing that, because it is possible Atiku can be a statement, a godfather, or whatever thing he wants to be in Nigeria by standing with a candidate. He does not necessarily need to become the president. And if he's so desperate to become the president, the presidency goes back to the north in 2031. He can still come out and contest. After all, he's healthier and stronger than Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the president today. So why is Obi going to the ADC now? Have they agreed? Is there any private or written agreement that they are now moving because there was a rumor recently which what's his name Atiku spokesman have come out to quash and say it's not true that Atiku Abubakar and others are stepping down for P2B at the ADC. I hope that he's not being cajoled into the ADC for him to be nailed or for him to be caged. I know P2B is smart, and whatever thing he has been doing right now is out of deliberate calculations. I hope he has not miscalculated by deciding to join the ADC now. Because we the supporter of P2B, expect that the ADC will make a statement. P2B, contrary to what a lot of other people think, is not scared of primaries. But then he need to be part of a fair primaries. If it is candidate from only the South contesting because the presidency has been zoned to the South, then the ADC need to take a stand and say it clearly so that everyone will know that the ADC has now zoned the presidency to the South. Then we can now believe that Peter Obi will be involved in the fair primaries. But if they leave it open the way then they will the PDP, with money bags like Atiku, Peter Obi does not stand a chance. He does not stand a chance except he will be relying on delegate collecting the money and going to vote somebody else. Which I don't know how the primaries have not been the primary before. I don't know if this will have been monitored and all of those things. I don't know what informed his decision to join the ADC, and I hope it is for good because we want Peter Obi in the ballot. We want Peter Obi in the ballot. Those who follow the 2023 election know his performance and know whatever thing that happened and will believe that Peter Obi is the right person to lead Nigeria. He's going to the ADC right now. I don't know until this. Well, we'll sit down and see what unfolds from now. But if the ADC have not agreed to zone the presidency to the South and Peter Obi is joining them, that is a very big gamble, and he would have finally succeeded in falling into the traps of the ADC. Because as far as I'm concerned, the coalition right now seems to be aligning and working for Atiku, irrespective of the political calculation. And it will be a very wrong move for Peter Obi to accept to deputize Atiku for whatever reason. Because that would amount to desperation and also amount to helping the North consolidate power and begin to think that they are the only ones that should be ruling the country, which is not supposed to be. There's a gentleman agreement of zoning, and the North ought to respect that. So, for those of you who were in the space virtual meeting yesterday, please let me know what you think. Let me know the conversations that took place there and why exactly did Peter Obi, what are the reasons he gave for deciding to go fully into the ADC at the moment. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.